Well, on the back of the popularity of outback opal hunters on 7 Mate and a few other channels, I thought I'd give you a look into the outback opal hunters Andamooka style. We're going to head out to the claim, and unlike the blokes on the show, we're probably just going to find fucking dirt. Lots and lots of dirt. Anyway, we will get our shit together and head on out. Yep, there's my mining bus, old XF Falcon. Not really the best fucking car for the job. 4-wheel drive would be much better, but that's what I had laying around at the time, so that'll do. In the back, heap of shit, bits and pieces, shovel, welder, all the shit I need to keep the old excavators going, fuel, drum. And unfortunately, it's also the car I used to cart me rubbish to the tip in. And the fucking crows got into the garbage bags and threw rubbish all through the back of the car. There's all sorts of rotting shit in there anyway. Well, never mind that. It's time to head on out. Heading out to White Dam to find my fortune. Roads are pretty good at the moment. A bit of cloud cover, which is good because it gets fucking hot out here when it's when there's no cloud cover. And the cloud, the moisture does bring around the flies, and them little fuckers will drive you batshit crazy in no time at all. So hopefully we get out here, the flies aren't too bad, the heat's not too bad. Fucking excavator starts, and we can move a bit of dirt and hopefully find a bit of opal. Although unlike the other shows, probably not going to find a fucking $100,000 worth in the first 10 minutes. White Dam opal fields. Bit more activity around here the last few weeks. Certainly not on the back of any big find that I'm aware of, or certainly not on the back of a fucking big find I found, because I've found exactly fuck all. But good to see a few more people out and about mining. Hopefully a few newcomers like myself wanting to give it a crack, keep the industry alive and well in Andamooka. Heading into our claim Wonderland, and we'll get stuck into it. And here we are at the cut, the claim, moving a fucking lot of dirt, all this shit behind us, all that for nothing. And yeah, there's Alice, one of the excavators, and old Kenny over the back. Yeah, that's old Kenny, Kenny G, the real old excavator over there. He's done himself a bit of a mischief at the moment. Only just got the fucker going, and then he's blown the hydraulic oil cooler. Fucking leaking more lube than a crack whore on check day at the moment. So he's parked up for a while, and I'm just working with Alice, just removing a fucking lot of overburden to get down to the level, and hopefully find find the good stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all the rigmarole of showing you the bloody pre-start checks and shit on this thing. Yeah, let's just hope the old bitch starts up. She can be a bit temperamental and sometimes doesn't like to fucking play the game. But hopefully we are going to get stuck in and remove all that shit. And that's that top shit. And then get down to the level. Although they tell me out here that you'll find opal in a whole lot of levels up the whole wall, but fucked if I found anything besides a little bit of trace right down the bottom. So at this stage, that's where I'm aiming for. Hit that level and find the fucking retirement opal. Alright, let's get going. Well, you can hear Alice, she doesn't want to fucking start, the old cunt. She's trying, but yeah, I might have to get up and bleed this bitch. Come on, you cunt. Fuck you. Oh, the fucker won't start, so I'll get up the back and bleed it. And I've also just fucking noticed one of the pins on the bucket is starting to come out. So fuck man, I'm going to have to bloody swing that around and weld that fucker back into. Looks like it's going to be one of those days, people. There you can see this fucking this pin here is starting to come out. Was welded on there over here. Fair bit of force involved in this fucking digging business, so I'll have to put on a bigger weld, I suppose. And you can see now why I was talking about the old Falcon not really being the best vehicle. Doesn't really fucking show it, but this track is pretty rough and ready. Not really designed for a busted ass 2-wheel drive Falcon. So we'll try and drive it in there so I can get the generator in the world going and see if we can't get fucking bogged, which should be interesting since I'm out here by myself. Fun and games. Got the old Kabuto diesel generator that my mining partner Scotty picked up at a fucking garage sale somewhere anyway. It's got the old crank handle on it because too fucking tight to buy a battery. The old crank's a bit of a worry. One of the last time I used the fucking thing off, I didn't get the crank out, the handle out of there quick enough. It started spinning around at 100 fucking mile an hour. Flew out and down me, took my head off. So hopefully I can get it started without fucking killing myself, and we can get this repair done and start moving some dirt. Alrighty then, managed to get that started and running without fucking losing a hand or a head. Job's all welded up. Try and get this fucking ute out of here now, and touch wood, we are going to be ready to rock and roll. Well, the old trusty Falcon surprised me. She's it reversed out of there without too many dramas at all. Well, as long as it doesn't rain, I should have no dramas getting out of here. Yeah, when I'm finished. But if it starts raining, well, a fucking long walk back. Ah, well, fuck me. Yeah, it never rains, it pours. Anyway, I just thought I'd check the fucking fuel. Although I was Last I was told by a seemingly unreliable source was that there was fucking plenty of fuel left in it, but she's getting pretty low, and the last thing I want to do is run out of juice in this whole bitch and have to go through the whole fucking song and dance of bleeding it again. I could steal some out of Kenny if I could get the ute over there, but even the old Falcon, she ain't going to reach where I need to go, so I'm going to have to go back into town and get some more diesel, fun and games. But that is the way it goes out here. I suppose my own fault for not fucking checking last time. Oh, fucking hot work. And to make matters worse, my trusty water bottle here, which I haven't used since last summer basically. Well, I opened it up this morning and it was full of some fairly black, gunky, fucking mouldy looking shit. So a little bit of clean that out before I fill it up again. And yeah, I used Ajax floor cleaner because it says it kills mould. And yeah, it seems I didn't wash it out fucking quite well enough because the water now tastes like fucking floor cleaner. Not too sure how good that is for me, but it'll probably clean me out. Anyway, I need to stand around here fucking flapping my gums. We'll go and get some diesel and see if we can actually strike a blow today. Bit more of a look of the cut. You see that's a fair way down. You might be able to see that hole there. That's the bottom of a tunnel. They dug a shaft down from the top and shot out to either side looking for opal. Obviously didn't find any, otherwise they would have kept digging. I certainly didn't find any around there anyway, so they're not the Lone Ranger in that regard. But anyway, there's all this shit here. It's all the overburden that I've dug out. I've got no doubt there is opal in there that I've missed. You need a noodling machine or a hell of a lot of patience to go through it all and hunt for the bits that we've missed. Maybe at some stage, that might be my superannuation fund all the shit we've missed, but in the meantime I'm only interested in the big fucking chunks that are sitting in the wall, which I'm yet to find. All the mod cons here need a shit. Here's the place to be. Refrigerator door for the door, car bonnet for the roof, and a water tank for the body. I'm certainly not too game. I'm not game enough to sit on it. It's over a fucking fairly large, deep shaft, and just about everything here looks like it's rotting. Anyway, off we go. You ever feel like being fucked without being kissed? Just head to a servo. $1.82.9 cents per litre for diesel. Fuck me swinging. I've got myself a little 12 volt pump, fuel pump, rather than pumping it by hand. I just because I'm too cheap to buy another battery to run it. Just run the jumper leads from the front of the old girl and pump away. Get some fucking juice in this bitch and she'll be good to go. Got to be careful when you're working around these bloody excavators though. Look at that. I parked that behind Kenny to fuel him up and then forgot to move the bastard, so when I swung around the counterweight collected the back of the ute, but didn't crack the fucking tail light at all, just skimmed the top of it. Beautiful. Yeah, the old girl, she's got some damage. Back quarter window that I had to break to get into the car when I'd had a few cans and couldn't get in to get me smokes. Yeah, door handles are broken. Yeah. it's a bit hard to operate the fucking excavator and hold this bloody camera at the same time, so but you get the general gist. So I've got to rip all that shit down to the level, or just above the level, till I've got a little bench, and then I'll go through and see if I can find some opal. I also keeping an eye out on these upper levels just in case any of this elusive opal in the false levels turns up. I've got a set of binoculars here, but I can check out the level if I see anything that looks a bit interesting. That saves you having to jump out every 5 minutes to have a look. So anyway, I'm going to keep fucking digging, and I'll be back when hopefully when we get down near the level. Well, I had a look around, scratch around in the level that I had exposed. Fuck off, you black bastards. And yeah, found fuck all. Oh, tiny little bit of trace, a little bit of potch, too small even to get it on the camera. I couldn't zoom in far enough. So no opal today, no retirement opal, nothing but dirt, rocks and fucking flies. Time to go home now and crack a beer and think about what tomorrow may bring.